Cutting out on me. Cutting out on me. You're cutting out. Testing. Testing. Oh, it looks like he's coming back.
Hey, you.
Alright, there you go. You got it. Now I hear you.
What happened?
You're breaking up on me.
Oh, probably because I went to the dark room. My bad.
No. Alright, I'm broadcasting.
How can I watch?
Oh, let me send you the link. Wait, you want me to send you the link? Are you gonna watch it through your phone, or are you gonna watch it through?
No, through the TV.
Oh, let me send you the link. Through the TV? Okay, so what you want to do is go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube, right?
Yeah, and then look up InstnctX.
Just like 2 bean and cheese. Yeah.
Put some bacon in that hoe.
And some bacon, please. Dad, 2 bean and cheese with bacon. Don't call me bro.
Ooh, she gonna get hurt today. She didn't learn, but she gonna learn. She didn't know, but she gonna learn. That's how you gotta treat your bottom bitch. Yeah, tell Sonya I said that shit. Alright.
S-T-I-N.
No I.
S-T.
NCT. I'm gonna go mute for a second.
Hold on. I-N-S-T what? Sorry.
INSTNCTX.
Easy?
NCT.
I never noticed that I had a C in there.
But yeah, instinct. You got it? You got it.
I-N-S-T-N-C-T-X.
Yeah. And you'll see I'm live. Oh, damn. Tell him I can hear her whispering. That's not, I mean, she's like right next to the mic thing.
No, it's okay. You're recording on broadcast. So
Yeah, she's like live. Yeah, no, people can just like.
I'm gonna go again with it, okay?
Tell her I got billions of followers.
Got you on recording this time.
Yeah. That's it. You're going down. Woo, woo, woo.
Whatever, I have you on video.
Oh,
They can
yeah.
just say you wrote that with this video.
Yeah. It's still. Tell her it's still recording. Throw the microphone at her.
I can't find you, nigga.
No way.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, look, let me send you another invitation, maybe. Let me see. I don't know how I'm supposed to invite players to broadcast, right? Don't worry, folks. Kickoff will get under... Oh, you got there? You got it?
Oh, no, never mind. Do it again. Said it stopped.
What the shit? Try again. Try it again. Just try that same invitation again. Try that same invitation again.
Nope. Broadcast has been stopped. What are you doing? Getting warmed up.
You couldn't... You looked for my name? You typed in INSTNCTX?
Yes.
See, I typed it in. It's the first thing that popped up.
I I'm trying again.
It's InstnctX. And it'll be the
that's
first
probably
thing.
what I did wrong.
Son
No, it's a no.
That's hilarious.
Tell me when you got it. You got it? I'm on a pause screen. You should hear your own voice.
I just got the breakfast.
Breakfast what? What?
You got it?
No.
Oh shit.
No,
What does
like
it look like when you pulled it up, the first video?
What is it? What does the thumbnail look like?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me tell you. Hold on.
INSTNCTX.
No, no I. No I. INSTNCTX. And the thumbnail looks like a pause menu, because I'm on the pause menu. Madden pause menu.
Okay, I got you.
Right. Yeah. Are you watching?
Yes.
You can see me? Resuming the game.
Guys healed up a little bit and ready to go.
You see the game?
Team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Rams and the Detroit Lions are in the playoffs too. Take this game.
Look at Romo in the Tampa jersey, bro.
Oh, there it is, there it is. Get off me, baby. There it is, baby. Get off me. Get off me. First play. First play. First play.
Oh, shit. I'm getting it delayed, baby.
Oh, don't give a shit. Look at that 66-yard run touchdown. And that's not even my first. That's not even my starter. That's my third stringer. Get some. Motherfucking Bears. Fuck the Bears. No offense, KT.
They caught a flyer out of the gate, and guess what? They're in the lead now.
Beautiful. Beautiful, man.
That was nice. Good first one. That was first play, right?
Yeah, first one. Good to go.
Now Adam Vinatieri
For what?
the point after.
Oh, yeah. Let me know.
And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground.
Good, get on the three.
End zone for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
They say you're going to cut your hair the last time you took a shower.
Holy shit, it was a far kick.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
I never checked the wind direction.
Out by their quarterback, a prolific passer in his days at Baylor. It's Bryce Petty.
One thing Bryce Petty knows, and that's patience. Coming out of high school, ended up having a gray shirt when he first got to Baylor. Then he had to sit behind 2 other quarterbacks.
Oh, you're super delayed.
Opportunity before he finally hit the field. In fact, he had graduated from Baylor as an undergrad before he took his first snap as a starter for the Bears.
Oh, I hurt myself. Oh my god. Get out of town. I hurt myself, bro.
Oh.
Son of a bitch.
Slipped it.
Oh no, I think he's up. I think he's up.
Second down and a little ways to go here. Second
Man, I
and
hate that
13.
auto flip shit. I'm gonna turn that shit off. William Moore. Oh shit, William Moore sucks.
Here's Petty. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I got 2 people watching. Who else is watching?
Incomplete pass
See
on
that?
second down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on third.
It's making me nervous.
Ready now.
Oh fuck.
And
Still hit Petty.
He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
That's all crucial
How many
defense.
times have you heard it?
Is that 3 now?
Creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one,
Do not
that's
hit
what
the
they got. They
fucking
got
kicker.
after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
Alright, clock management. Clock.
Now Austin.
Oh no! Get out of my way! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my fucking god.
36-yard run back. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
There's a fucking touchback, dude. That was a fucking touchdown all the goddamn way.
The Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field.
Oh my god, bro. Did you not see that? Did you not see how I was just robbed?
All the way to the house.
God
The defense,
damn.
maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play.
To hire 4 random dudes to go after these people. Get my fine China back. Oh god, get off me!
Back out. Now they've established this run game. The play action pass could very well be open.
10 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Bucs a first down. So it'll be first down here after the run.
So let me make sure I have this right. He's already found the end zone once, and now he's ripped off a big chunk of yardage here on this one. His confidence is awfully high. So now I've got to put
Oh my
myself in
god.
his shoes
Damn,
and
I should have just stayed left. I knew it.
do I go ahead and sell out
That's
and
fine,
try to
Thompson.
stop him and force
fine.
him to do
Wide
something
open
different?
hole.
Or do I risk
Wide
him
open
having
hole,
a
man.
big monster day against my defense?
See if they stay on the ground for second down.
Let's go now. White 18. White 18.
Here's Romo now on second down. Gates has it.
Oh,
And they'll bring it down at the 18.
got smashed.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Poor Antonio Gates. He didn't know what was coming.
Really well and give him a chance to
I just hear your reaction and then I'm like, alright, something bad about to
gain some
happen.
significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Wasn't good, though, for sure.
They run it here with Thompson.
Come on, Thompson.
The first down,
Get my
getting
first
this to
down,
the
baby.
14-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
It's all about that clock management, baby.
But this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Set. White 20. White 20.
There's still so much time in this game left, though, bro, you know?
Again, a run with
Oh,
Thompson.
god damn it. One more fucking
Backwards
inch and I was
here,
gone,
losing
bro.
yardage back to the 16. And Charles, despite this list of key and
Did you see
actives
that?
we
Did you see
here,
that?
They've obviously still been pretty successful.
Shoelace tagger.
Give everyone credit for this one because to me,
I'm wearing no
when that
laces.
happens, key guys are out. The next man steps up and
Ooh,
plays well.
fuck, they were
And that
ready for the
starts
run
with the
that time.
organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out.
You know, I'm gonna have
Finding
to
guys who are
score
capable
from the
backups who
outside
can
the
step
red
up and
zone.
play when they need them.
Could
And
ever
we've
see
seen
it.
the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Yeah, they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13.
Oh my god.
Here on the play clock. Now with the
I
play
didn't realize
clock
there
down
was
to
no
2,
timeline.
we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
There is no
Comes
time.
play number 6 on this drive.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. 3rd and long here. It's Romo. That is
Oh, yes!
and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tavon Austin.
Tavon Austin, my boy.
17 yards out. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective,
I'm down 2 wide receivers,
plays
too.
they dream of.
Correct?
Are you really?
Yeah, remember I showed you that picture? 2 wide receivers, 2 halfbacks.
I mean, let's face
Oh
it.
yeah.
That should
And
have
I'm
been
Bro,
just...
you got like what, 6 fucking halfbacks?
I told you just in case, you never know. It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Why are these kicks going so far?
And that'll carry over the back
Damn.
line of the end zone for a touchback.
Why are you kicking so hard?
I think it's because I'm kicking it into the wind.
Probably.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out.
Or with the wind?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. With the wind, yeah. You got it, you got it. Oh, no. Fuck, thank you. Damn, they got Riddick? Damn, no wonder the Bears are fucking running this league.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right.
Oh, man.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Oh, almost had that one.
My computer almost had that, but my other guy wasn't fast enough. Look at that Khalil Mack, baby. Woo! AJ Hawk, baby. Woo! D'Angelo Hall, Eli Apple. This is the first time long enough on the field.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
They had
the end of the fucking first.
They had a 3 and out first drive. Oh, fucking bitch. Oh, that was personal fucking foul, dude. Whatever the fuck that's called. What was that? Did you see that? Oh, yeah, that was nasty. He flew in with his helmet.
I'll allow it.
I'll allow it. Get off me, Tavon Austin. I don't know how to fair catch.
Tap triangle.
Oh, okay.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical.
The Colts beat the Patriots. The Rams beat Detroit. Come on. The Jets beat Kansas City. What?
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Helping to gain it too.
Let the quarter run out.
Look a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about.
Man, that delay is killing him.
Maybe staying with the ground game.
Back now with Charles Davis.
How do I turn off the
we begin the second quarter. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things.
You know what I'm saying? Like the party chat through this, but leave it on through yours. Oh, I got it. What, you got it now? Can you hear me through the TV? You can still hear me through the TV? Oh shit, okay. What about now?
Let's go now. Right 20. Gun. Right 18. Right.
They'll run with Thompson. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Well, they held him to a short gain on that one, and it almost felt like on that first run, they were trying to just throw the jab at him. So how do you stop a jab? Get closer and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Set. Right 18.
Throwing on 3rd down, Romo. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sense that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
Check.
Now Thompson. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining only 1 on that play.
Now it's Romo. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass.
Right 18.
From the gun on 3rd down, Romo finds his target. It's Gates. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Hey, got 3. Let's go now. Let's go.
And they'll run it here. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time. We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. And he fires one, but incomplete. He was looking for Antonio Gates that time. And 4th down coming up. On now is Vinatieri as he'll try the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So no surprise if Vinatieri able to convert there. He is, of course, the owner of the NFL record for most postseason field goals.
Hard to believe he was undrafted coming out of college. And now here he is, into his 40s, and he's still one of the best kickers around.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take...
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. They go back to Riddick, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, we're into the 2nd quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways.
Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here's Austin. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yeah,
run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
2nd and 10. Romo once more. Austin's got it left side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On 1st down, Romo. He's going to get this to Austin complete. It's a gain of 21 that time. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st down.
Everything about that play was beautiful. A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a 2nd down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Here we go.
Romo throwing again. And he drops this off to Thompson complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Holding offense.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. Offense needs something here on 2nd down. It is 2nd and long.
Ready. Left 35. Go.
Again, Romo. This will be caught at about the 3. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tavon Austin with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. We'll check on his status when we get back. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line's just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking, but you've got to help it.
Never mind, Larry. Forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the 3rd quarter of action already. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Illegal block in the back. Return team. Automatic 1st down.
Here's Riddick. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Got the hand caught up in the grill of the face mask. 15-yard penalty.
So tough for a defender. You're trying so hard to make a play, and the way that these offensive guys can move around, sometimes your hand gets into the wrong place.
Petty now. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. strong running. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Let's go. Green, 39.
Here's Petty. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Maybe just a lack of concentration there as he couldn't haul it in.
And when you're going across the middle like that, you know, he's running that drag route, you are conscious of all the bodies and the traffic in there. But let's face it, if you're going there, you might as well come down with the football and absorb whatever else happens after that.
They'll look to throw here. Now he's going to go deep down the left side. Looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall.
Partner, when you're playing cover 2, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Here's Romo. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. 2nd down now after the pass completion.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
They come out here in the eye.
18. Check. 53.
Romo on 3rd down. He finds his man. It's Austin. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
And fits the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
A gain of 6 there on first.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. On 2nd down, here's Romo. Now they go screen. It's complete. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Juwan Thompson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And this Buccaneer offense is running away with this one. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This is taken at his 4. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left. Leopard!
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Here's Hartline over the middle with it. Give him 27 yards that time. And it'll be first down, Bears.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real...
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter.
Watch right, you got right. Come to my work. Detroit!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes...
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on...
Well, Larry, there's a new stadium set to open in Inglewood in 2019, but for now, we're in the heart of the City of Angels. Los Angeles, California. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Rams. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage. And, Charles, despite this list of key inactives that we see here, they've obviously still been pretty successful.
Give everyone credit for this one because, to me, when that happens, key guys are out, the next man steps up and plays well. But that starts with the organization itself, all the way through. No excuses for guys being out. Finding guys who are capable backups who can step up and play when they need them. And we've seen the results of that. This team knows how to work through things.
Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Romo. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on 2nd down.
Ready, left 35, left 35.
To throw on 2nd down is Romo. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. So completion on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd. Romo now to throw it. Finds his target. It's Gates. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Do you get the sense, Brandon, that people are trying to retire Antonio Gates? They keep thinking this is almost the end of the line, and then he keeps making catches like the one we just saw there.
He's the over-reliable, you're right, just one of 9 players in the NFL with 100 or more touchdowns. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment. We're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys. And if they had any, it's probably gone after that run. This drive is turning into an extended one. And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Jordan Todman. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
Black 35. Check.
Romo on 3rd down. Gates has it over the middle. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Give them 11 on the gain there, and it'll give the Bucs a first down.
It's so important to establish the running game early in a contest because when you do that, that just opens your playbook so big for your offensive coordinator. And to be frank about it, they like calling pass plays better than they like calling running plays. And with the way that they're running it right now, That's going to open things.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Juwan Thompson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush.
Back here with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We've had the kickoff to begin the first quarter. Now it's time for the second quarter kickoff, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. On the return, it's Kenyon Barner. Oh, he shifts past him. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The veteran corner, D'Angelo Hall, up to make the tackle.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Here's Foles. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Terrell McClain with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed. And
under pressure, they got him again. Terrell McClain in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
This is taken at the 10. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. On 2nd down, here's Romo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
They come out here in the eye. And on the ground they go with the running back. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. The other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
2 minutes to play here in the 1st half. We'll be back with more in the NFC title bout after this. A reminder, as we did all through the regular season, we'll check in with Larry Ridley at halftime. He'll have highlights and analysis of this 1st half of play. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Check. 20.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. And 3 full yards here for the offense to get on third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the first.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the first down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Cut it left. Hey, ready. 20. Right 20.
Now a first down throw. Romo. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass. Back to the air they go. Romo on second down. And he hits on the slant route to Marshall. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. The Rams go nickel here defensively on third.
Check.
3rd and 2, it's Romo. He finds his man, it's Austin. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series. From the red zone now, Romo. And this is complete. It's Marshall. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we will send you eastward to Orlando and Larry Ridley. He's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry.
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Rams trail at home at halftime.
And hello, I guess Larry's halftime show was buttoned through, and we are moving on and ready to go for the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. On second down, Williams. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first-level run, and it was stopped by a second-level player.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Foles. Throwing right side, that's complete. Demaryius Thomas. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I would have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
They run it again with Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Romo looking for Austin, intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Foles. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete, but you're right, hasn't been a banner game in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play? Not only was that a 3-and-out, it was their 3rd straight incompletion on this drive, and they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
And Gold is able to put it through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive. Had the momentum, great field position, unable to move the football.
And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Fresh set of downs here. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Second down following the run.
Let's go now. Right 20. Right 20. Go.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
They come out here in the eye.
Black 35.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
Let's go now. Black 35. Black 35.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And able to work his way down to the 16. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Juwan Thompson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead.
Well, 2 touchdowns scored. I know his team's happy. His coaches are happy. How about the fantasy owners of this game?
Always happy with 2, but they'd like 3 or 4. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Now it's Barner. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's Foles. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, whack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. Williams will try again. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal. They gotta have 6 here. It's 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Man, a tough spot to drop that down here, 3rd and goal.
And so many times when you analyze a play like this, you talk about the people around him and maybe his focus was gone. Sometimes just simply him understanding how close he is to the end zone and a chance to score, and he tightens up and doesn't complete the play.
They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that one that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Six yards here to go for the offense on 2nd down. They come out here in the eye. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
3rd and 2, it's Romo. And he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Time for a break. Back with more in the NFC Championship game after this. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They go play action here on 1st down. Muscles him off. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Oh, and after the sack, he's still down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They're throwing here. Romo over the middle. He hits Austin. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. To throw is Romo, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And to give this time to the tailback. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
But that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
Play action. It's Romo. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession there, and you have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
Yeah, and it's real easy for me to say this, but anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise if this would come up short.
He was trying to get it to D'Angelo Williams, and that'll bring up second down.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Now Foles. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A.J. Hawk in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Foles. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperate, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by William Moore, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it.